Signs you might be involved with a narcissist. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's great to have you here. My main focus of this channel is to provide you with more knowledge and insight into the narcissist's mind, and also to provide you with some tools and ammunition you can use against them when things start to get out of hand. If you like the content, I would love to have you come on board, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. So today I'm going to be talking about 9 signs to look for. These are signs that you might be involved with a narcissist. So let's get right into it. Number 1, they don't listen well. They tend to be so wrapped up in themselves, what you have to say and offer is of no significance to them. Everything needs to revolve around them and what they feel is important. You will be able to spot this sign pretty quickly because they won't hesitate to make sure the spotlight is shining on them at all times. Number 2, narcissists are known to cheat. So be super careful if you suspect you might be getting involved with them, because they will cheat. They have to. They get a huge rush of satisfaction knowing they can go out and be with someone else while they are supposedly committed to you. It's a major ego boost, knowing they are getting away with something behind your back. And even if you catch them cheating, there will surely be an explanation waiting for you the second you call them out on it. So consider this a warning. Cheating will come into play at some point. It's just part of their MO. Number 3, they require constant admiration. So this ties in with number 2 in a way, because the moment they feel you aren't tending to their every need and not providing the admiration that they expect, they will stray, because they have an incessant need for constant admiration, no matter what the situation is. Their need for this constant admiration will become emotionally draining on you. And trust me, when you've been around them for a while, you will completely understand what I'm talking about here. Number 4, they can't take any kind of criticism, even when it's positive. They hate it because they feel they are always right in every aspect of their life. So with negative criticism, they will become super defensive and try to put you in your place. Then when you try to give them any positive criticism, they will lash out at you for thinking you have a better way of doing something than the way they are doing it. You will soon find out that criticism of any kind is completely off limits. Number 5, a narcissist will exploit you without feeling any guilt or remorse because they lack empathy for others. They just don't care about you. So it's easy for them to say and do nasty things to you without giving it a second thought. They just don't care about you or your feelings. And when they exploit you, trust me, it will happen. And when you react, when you respond to that poor treatment, they will turn it up a notch and try to make you feel even worse. And I hate to say this, but if you are in a situation like this now, it's best to just take the punch and not retaliate, because sticking up for yourself will only feed their fire to punish you even more. So you gotta either take it or figure out how to leave them, because it will only get worse from this point on. Number 6, narcissists like to belittle others. They always need to feel they are the best and smartest person in the room. So when they notice someone that they perceive might be smarter or better than them at something, it will come as a shock. And they will go to great lengths to belittle that person and knock them off their pedestal. They will be very dismissive of that person and make others think they don't care about them. And when that doesn't work, they will attack the person and try to intimidate them in their effort to regain their dominant stance. Number 7, they view themselves to be more attractive than they really are. And don't get me wrong here, it's okay to feel good about your self-image, but there's a difference between reality and fantasy when it comes to looks. Narcissists have this way of justifying their looks, convincing themselves that they are more attractive than everyone else. And they do this to justify to themselves that they are just too good for anyone. Number 8, they gaslight the people who are closest to them. Do you ever notice that when you've been around a specific person for a while, you start losing track of the different stories they tell? Do you get confused about what stories are true and what stories are being made up? This is what gaslighting is. And narcissists use this tactic to manipulate you and make you question what is real versus what is fake. The more they are able to confuse you, the more control they will have over you. And the scary thing about gaslighting is it takes place gradually over time. A good analogy is watching a child grow up. When you are constantly around them, you don't really notice them growing as fast as they actually are. It kind of sneaks up on you. So with gaslighting, you don't pay a ton of attention to it because it's a gradual thing and it just happens over time. And then before you know it, this long, slow process results in you becoming broken and devastated. You will go from being this healthy and confident person to a broken down, weak, and paranoid shell of what you used to be. When you become so confused that you don't know what is real anymore, you will take on the reality that the narcissist has created in your mind, and that results in their total control over you. Number 9, narcissists will give certain people admiration. And I know that contradicts everything I've just covered, but hear me out here. They do this for a very specific reason, and that is to get something that they want. They are just using this person. For example, they'll kiss the boss's ass, make that boss like them so much that they'll be almost able to get away with murder. They probably do very little work, but they end up being the one that gets all the promotions. Do you guys know anybody that's done this? Or maybe they're even doing it right now? I will bet you know a person like this. I know I've seen them throughout my life. I really hope that by sharing these signs, you'll be able to avoid these people earlier on in your relationship and figure out a way to quickly exit this relationship. Because I've experienced it. I've witnessed it with other people. And the only person that benefits from a narcissistic relationship is the narcissist. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, keep watching for those signs. Stay alert, be vigilant, be strong, be brave, and go live your best life today.